Oh, okay, we're live. So let's move that down a little bit. I'm looking at where it is in the camera. Okay, and it's a little crooked. That bothers some people. All right, give me just a minute to get over to YouTube so I can see things the way you guys see things. This has gotten a little thick, and I'm just trying to peel some of it off because some of it's just not coming up on its own. Okay, let me go over to YouTube. Okay, go here. Oh, nope, that's not the right. Go away. Sorry, I clicked the wrong thing. Give me just a minute. In the meantime, I can't see if anybody's commenting, but if you're in the room, welcome, welcome. It's great to see you on a fine, fun day, Sunday. And some of this just won't come off, no matter how many times I lift off the print. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Here we go. All right. We are live. Hope everybody's having a great day. I think I probably already said that. I repeat myself. I'm a little bit absent-minded. All right, so I'm just going to dive right in and see what happens. You know me, no skill, not learning anything, just continuing to try things out. I did forget something. Hold on. The Brayer book. We can't continue without the Brayer book. Let's see which one of these is the right one. All right, it's this one. And then I need some stuff out of this one. Okay. So, no, you don't. No falling off. Okay. All of our fun tools are in here. For marking stuff. Okay. So I have to move something. I thought this was going to work, but it's not. Okay. Now we put that there and I'll be able to get to all of the fun things that all of the tools we use. And we've got our brayer. I gotta move my drink way far away from me. I think it'll be okay over here. because this is where the prayer book needs to go. Yeah. Just throwing stuff everywhere. That's how I work. Oh. And the cord just fell off my... Hold, please. It can't not be plugged in. It only lasts a little bit of time. It's just been that kind of day. What can I tell you? Got stuff done, but there's always a little disaster going on today. Okay. Prayer book is out. Just stuff falling all over the place. Okay. Let's move that lamp a little bit. That way the book will work a little better. Okay. So, what kind of stuff? I'm looking for a couple of specific things. Okay. And bubble wrap. Okay. There, I think everything's the way we want it to be. Okay. We've got some stuff to work with now. Hello, Michelle. How you doing? Mari. Carla's in the house. Nina, how you doing, Miss Nina? Okay. Let's so we've already got some left on here from last time. Let's pick a color and go with it. I'm gonna try some of this deep yellow. We'll be on for about an hour, so I won't take up your whole Sunday. It's not a marathon stream. It's just meant to be a little light fun on a Sunday. Okay. And I got this specifically at the Goodwill a while ago so that I could try it out, and then I just never did. It's one of those whisk things. I got to be honest with you, I've never even used one in the kitchen. But it seems to be being kind of fun. Just seeing what happens. You never know. All right, let's just see what happens if we fill it up. All right, I think that's good. Oh, I made a noise. Let me grab a piece of paper. And away we go. Yep, it's an egg whisk. It does make, because it makes the, when you mix the eggs together, it makes them fluffy. All right. So there we go. There's our first print. Not too shabby. I kind of like it. It's different than the circles we had going last time. Not in a bad way. Okay. So what do we want to put down next? Let's try. I need to get more shades of green. I don't have a lot of choices in green. Here, I did find an olive. Let's try the olive with this. Not a ton. I think we just want to put a thin layer on there. Everybody had a good weekend? Monday is coming. It was 68 degrees here today, guys, and then I put it on way thicker than I meant to. Oh dear. So we're gonna roll that off a little bit. Little bit. All right. And a piece of paper. We'll see if that deep yellow comes out on the olive. Yeah, it does. Whoop. There we go. I probably should have rolled the green off a little bit more, but it's a nice grungy piece. Make a great background for something. I add a bit of cheese and roll and fold over with rice and a bit. Wow. I use a fork here. You can. Alice does not have one of these. We just use a fork, and that works well too. Nothing wrong with a good old-fashioned fork. You're cooking dinner, nice. Cooking chicken for tomorrow. It's my oldest son's birthday, and he wants chicken enchiladas with mole sauce. Nice, very nice. Okay, so now let's try a little white on here. To see if we can get some of the rest of this off here. There's not going to be much on it. But we'll just see what happens. I'm going to tone down some of that green with this white on the roller book. It'll definitely mute it a little bit. That's a good thing about white. If you made something really dark and you want it to fall back a little bit, just add a wee bit of white. Okay. I don't want to get too far with that. All right. Let's go ahead and throw some paper down on there. I feel like I get a little bit of an upper body workout when I do this. Not much, but a little bit. I went for my walk today. I didn't go till I think after 1 o'clock because I was I had to get coffee paper in the coffee dye, and it takes a little while to get all the pieces in. I prefer to go before 11, before noon. I'm just babbling. Oh, this is coming out kind of nice. I like it. It's like a light grungy. That means that we can still add to it if we want to. We could do some stenciling on it. I'm trying to clean this up a little bit so that we can do a stencil. One of those stencils from Friday night. My baby turned 40. I think I had a harder time than he did. I'm a white gringa, and it's sour cream sauce on my... There you go. Mole's not for everybody. It's kind of an acquired taste if you didn't grow up with it. And I definitely did not grow up with it. All right, so I think I'm going to throw down some orange, guys. I'm going to take this vermilion, which is from the dollar store, one of the dollar stores. It's the Acrology paint, you know, that I am fond of because it's cheap. Someday I might have money to use like nicer paints, but I don't honestly, unless you're using it in fine art pieces, I don't know that it really matters all that much. If you're just doing this to have fun, I don't think you have to be overly picky about it. What kind of paint you're using. Because I have seen some people use some expensive paint on these things. And while it's true you don't use a lot of it, I'm going to put this down there. Oh, that's kind of a fun pattern. It's not coming out all the way, but that's okay. I got to flip in the book here. And there's a thick enough layer of paint on here that the stencil or the whatever this is, and I don't know what it is. Somebody sent it to me, or I could have bought it in a live sale. Honestly, memory like a sieve, so I just have it. Els could have even given it to me for all I know. I simply do not remember. I'm gonna blame menopause brain. I haven't found for jelly printing. I like cheap paints. Yeah, if you intend to make something that you're going to hang on the walls, then you might want to go with a student grade or an artist grade paint, or you know, one of those schmancy mixed media paints. I've seen some really beautiful colors in the schmancy paints that I'm totally jealous of, but it's not in my budget right now. Someday it might be. We'll see how this all goes. For now, I'm just enjoying this. It's fun. It's a fun thing. Reminds me a little bit of a telephone dialer, you know, but not quite. Oh, that's nice. We got some white on there under all that, so it's like it's got its own little accents on it. Sweet. All right. Now, I miss our creative reuse. It closed a couple of years ago. It did come out nice. I'm gonna go with I'm probably gonna wipe. I'm going to give it a little wipe down, simply because I want to use a stencil now, and I don't need it to all be blue, but I don't know. I just want to use the blue and not have a bunch of weird shit in the back. Not that I don't like weird shit. You've met me. It's kind of my jam. So we're just going to give it a little clean real quick there. And then we'll give it a second to... It reminds you of your bathtub drain? A little bit. But without the hair. I would hope so. Ew. Even when I live alone and I pull hair out of the shower, it grosses me out. And I know it's my own hair because I'm the only one there. Unless a werewolf's coming in when I'm not home and using my shower. I've always been a shedder. I always try and brush my hair real good before I get in the shower so that I don't lose as little as possible, basically, is where I'm going with that. I'm looking for that stencil we used in the mixed media because I really like that one. Where'd it go? Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. There it is. I found it. Meanwhile, the paint's drying over there. Okay. Oh, here it is. So we're going to get... We'll see. So let's do one with the stencil on there. We're going to see what happens. Okay. There it is. And let's do it the other way now. Ooh. Let me put this in the roller book though. Might as well get the most use out of it that we can, right? Okay. Now I'm going to put some white on there. I guess I should make sure this is dry first, huh? Not quite. Okay. I need something to wave at it. Here, let's use this. Get that to dry a little bit. What kind of ink, Michelle? Paint is paint, cheap or expensive. You can seal it to stop. I'm not so worried about sun damage, but I really don't know what the difference is between this paint artist grade. I've never bothered to learn. And I took a lot of art classes in school. That wasn't an acceptable career path when I was younger, so I just put it out of my mind. Nina, you think it's cool? I'll learn one day. I know they're thicker. Use Distress ink. I wonder if I could use Bingo Doppers on here. I wonder if I could smush some Bingo Dopper stuff on here. We're literally watching paint dry. All right, let's throw some white on here and see what happens. Don't need a ton, but I am making a mess all over myself. Okay. I think that's good. Okay. Let's grab us a piece of paper and find out what happens. As long as it's not waterproof. Okay. I wonder how I find that out. I've got some Bingo Doppers down here. Original Sense. Okay, let's peel it up and see what happens. I like what I see so far. Still, yeah. It's like frosty because there was still some white on there from the other print, even though I Check that out. I like that. That came out nice. Should we try it in another color? Dauber and wipe. If it wipes off, it's not permanent. No, so no Sharpies. Okay. So yeah, so far we're working great. Anybody want to suggest a color? Bobo the clown. Yes, there's blue. That was blue. I've also got a baby blue. I've got this, well, it's actually teal green. Let's go with it. I have my paint rack over there. I may have some other blues in there. Artsology only really makes one color so far. I try and pick up, if they do like a seasonal color, I always try and pick up a couple of bottles of it. Just for funsies, you know, because some of those have worked out really well. Okay, so we're gonna put the stencil back down. Do 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 do. I know I'm getting a line, and I'm sorry about that. I should probably put it the other way, but then I'd have to. I don't know. I'm not sure how I would go about that, so I could get the whole. Oh, I like that actually. That color on there. That's pretty cool. And we can layer something else over it. We can even do this stencil again in a different color and see how that goes, if we were so inclined. Let me find something dark to put this over. I've got a couple of pages in here. I don't know that all that much is going to come off, but because it didn't on the other one. Not much left over. Okay. So I think we have to go something dark here. Pacific Kelp. You want to do some. Do you think purple's too dark for this one? We'll try it. Let's make sure it's dry all the way, though. This is not dry quite yet. Let's get out the corrugated paper and give it a little flippy flappy. I don't know that blue color. I almost pulled out the olive, but truly it is a very, very light baby blue. It's mostly still wet down here. Yeah, we gotta. Janice, how you doing? We'll put the dark blue on the light blue and see what happens, if anything. Just jelly printing away over here. So yeah, I went for my walk today and I've added to the walk. It's not double the walk, but it's no slouch. It's kicking my ass. Thinking contrasting. Okay. Well, we'll give the orange a try. We'll probably go with the true orange maybe then. Let's see if we have something more orangey. I've got this folk art enamel in just pure orange is what it says. We've done weirder things. What's the worst thing? It doesn't work out. then it still can be used in collage, you know. It's not really like there's a wrong way to go here. Hope you're doing okay, Miss Janice. You getting some rest, I hope. You're running yourself ragged over there. When I do my morning energy work, I always include you in your hub. All right, let's see. Nope, still not. I may actually just blot that a little bit because there's some pretty thick paint on there in the one spot that's just not drying. So let's see if that will have a little napkin texture on there. Laying down on the couch and rested my hip. Well, there you go. That's why I didn't double it. It's not too much, but it is more than I was doing. So my body's making the adjustments. I don't go hardcore on anything, Carla. It's not the way I'm built. But it's good to push myself. I don't want to push myself so hard that I can't do the things I need to do for the business and stuff, you know. No amount of walking is going to make it still not quite dry. Yeah, I've had good luck with it. We've used lots of these paints. All of them are enamels. Not a problem. Yeah, you gotta hit those lulls and make sure you're taking care of yourself. You can't run on empty, that's for sure. So, let's see. I had leftover lasagna for lunch. Oh, poor pitiful me, leftover lasagna. There was even some garlic bread left, which I probably shouldn't be. I couldn't help myself. Let's see then what else. I did my Scraps of Joy video for Patreon and Ko-Fi, and that's posted. And what else did I do? I did my personal journaling. I spent a little time on a game. I have put some stuff away. I put the coffee paper in the coffee dye. Or I put the paper in the coffee dye. And then when I'm done here, I'm going to make the second batch of purple. I get a day full of stuff. Okay, orange. We had turkey hash and sweet potato. Ooh, nice. That sounds very yummy, Janice. Carla had a sandwich. I love sandwiches. They are fun. So many different combinations that you can do. The paint's back to making farty noises at me. Okay. And paper. You need to finish laundry for the week. That's always a thing. When you're working, you gotta keep up with that laundry. I gotta keep up with mine too. Small wardrobe, so. Also, I just don't have room for big piles of laundry in here. Okay, let's see what we get. Oh my God, it came out looking yellow. So that baby blue went yellow with the orange. You can see it a little bit over here, but it went orange over here. Or it's orangey yellow. That's funny. I like it. You did a load this morning. There's always laundry to do, I feel like. Like, if there's one thing there's not a shortage of, it's laundry. All right, now I think I'm going to put down... Let's go hot pink and see what happens. Oops. I think that'll be enough paint. That one's very loose. And I think we're just going to put some corrugated lines on there. Why the heck not? Okay. And paper. We need some paper. We may still also have some circles on here from the other paint. That's a UV pink. Francis! Naked. Here we go. Not really much of any. There's a little bit of orange down here. So, what do we want to put with that pink? I think I may go maybe back to the white to clean it off a little bit. How's you, Miss Francis? I feel like everybody's here today. Almost everybody. Elsa's out working in her craft room. Okay. And we've already got lines on there underneath there in orange, so let's work it. You want to kick the hubby's ass? Uh-oh. That can't be good news. Hey, Rebecca. Krabby's in the house. Come on. You know what? I'm on top chat. Did I miss Roseanne coming in? I'm on top chat. I gotta get on. Oh, my computer's not wanting to cooperate. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, this is pulling more of the stuff up. We got some pink and some orange, a little bit of black. There we go. That's not bad. I like the how muted it is. The white kind of toned everything down. Nice. Come on, computer. Please don't make me have to restart you. I just restarted you. Okay. So let's put some of that teal on here. And we'll put down a different stencil. We'll try one of the other stencils. Man. All right. I got to... There we go. Finally. Now if I could just get my cursor to go over there. Come on. Oof. All right. If I've missed anybody, I'm sorry. Hello to everybody. It's being that kind of PETA right now. All right. Let's grab a stencil. Oi. We're going to go with this one. Let's see what this one looks like. Okay. Need to find another place in the roll-off book. All right. A new term I will use now for things. Love grunge sounds like a 90s alternative rock band. A little bit. Okay. And rare. There's that one. It's very teal. Okay. Let's pull that off there and put it in the book and see if we're going to get an off print from it. A little bit. Okay, now we're going to let this dry and put another color over it. Looks like Elsa from Frozen. Maybe. Could look like tree branches if you hold it the other way. All right. Let's see. It's still a little wet. And the table's just a wiggling away. Oh, my computer is being so difficult today. I'm about ready to punch it in the face, except I can't. Oh my God. Maybe, yeah, I could. I could see that. I could totally see that. This corner over here does not want to dry. Yeah, a little bit. Could be. It even looks like a little face right here. That's the mouth, and there's the eyes. Could be like a frog or a weird fish. Kind of going off that way. It's like a Rorschach test. What do you see? Yeah, right? That spider in Lord of the Rings with nothing to mess with. All right, we're just dry enough to throw on another color. Just, you know, have a little fun. Try not to get too involved in what I think stuff should look like and just kind of let it happen. Just letting it happen. Okay. And a piece of paper. I'm getting a little warm. I may have to turn that fan on. Lines everywhere. Just one of those kind of random stencils. I'm definitely liking the second print better. Not that the first one is ugly, but for my aesthetics, I love this. Love it, love it, love it. Let's do one more of those. Somebody choose a color. Carla, black. Okay. Let me grab the black paint. So the first video from my video sale should be out tomorrow, about between 3 and 4. I'm not going to lay a specific time on it. You know how that works for me. Not so much. Okay. Let's find a place to put this mess. Let's go. Let me pull that out of there. Let's go right here. Nice. Okay. Let's lay that stencil down again. Put a piece of paper over it. And brayer it. With the stencil on it, I found the brayer works better for making sure that we get down in those, into the stencily parts, you know, into the valleys. Okay. And there we go. There's our first draft. And then we're going to pull that off there. Try and get it into the brayer book. Let's try it right here. Not much came off on that one. Okay, so let's see. This just needs to dry a little bit. Let me push some of this. We're getting quite a collection up here. Adrian! doing? Welcome. How did that bachelorette party go? Can you even talk about it? Did you get it in the cup? Inquiring minds want to know. That's pretty dry. Carla, what color would you like to be the secondary color? Good, I'm glad. Get the black on there. What color would you like, Carla? Janice's choice. Janice, what would you like the secondary color to be? School bus. All right. That's this one, right? We consider this one the school bus, or is it the... Hold on. Where'd that other color go? Are these are the same? We have that yellow ochre, too. Where'd that one go? That's not it. It's right here. So we have the deep yellow, which I think is the school bus. But we also have this yellow oxide that's completely hideous. Yes? Okay. School bus it is. Let's do it. Okay. School bus. I'm just going for the thinnest coat possible. Ooh, let's not put that color right on top of teal. That could be bad. All right, paper. And voila. Here we go. Here it comes. There we go. I like it, actually. I like it a lot. All right. New stencil, new stencil. Let's put that one away. Here's our other kind of weird stencil, liney kind of. Let's see how that comes out. All right, I need a color. Spider pig, spider pig. All right, whoever. Yeah, fun, right? Whoever throws out the first color, that's what we're doing. Blue. Blue is what we got first. I'm going to go over to the paint rack and see if I can't find a different blue than... Oh, wait, I do have a different blue. I have this blue. This cobalt blue, which is very, very bright. Here we go. I need to get some, like, navy paint. Do they even make that color in paint? It's making smoochy noises or really weird farty noises. Whichever you prefer. Let's smoosh out the paint. and put it in the brayer book, because that's how we are. It's a very bright blue. Okay, so we're gonna put this stencil on there. There it is. Get some paper and brayer. Ooh, look at that. There's still some paint on there. We're getting like an off print on the other side. That's kind of fun. Maybe if I roll it over the thing again. Okay. So that one's a little bit two-sided. Oh, look, we're getting other colors. We're picking up some of the black and the school bus yellow right over here. Not too shabby. I like that color blue. I like it. That's blue suede shoes. Nifty. Is that your way of saying you don't like it? It's nifty. Some of that came off into the brayer book. Okay, so this needs to dry a little bit. This one's a little more squishy. Looks like a topography map. I do like it. It's the bee's knees. Yes, these are the ones Elle got on Temu. She has a set herself. I can't use them for jelly printing, though, because I can't wash them right away. And she wants her stencils washed right away. So I asked her. They were only $4. It was like $3.99. I forked over some cash, and she ordered them for me. And they didn't even take that long to get here. Not quite yet. Still a little tacky. Just like me. Peachy keen, jelly bean. It's the cat's pajamas, man. You guys are always fun. You make me laugh. You like the size? It is a nice size, definitely. If I had the time, you could put two of them together, or if I got two sets, maybe, you know, next to each other, and you'd have a whole different orientation thing going on. All right, do we think we've got, yeah, I think, nope, oh, not quite. It's a good size. And they're fairly decent quality. They're not too thick and not too thin. Pardon me. Getting up so early every day is sometimes a challenge. But I'm keeping a good schedule and I'm getting things done, so that's okay. It's dry enough. You're gonna order those? Nice. I probably have. No, I don't have a link. She ordered it for me, but she probably can send you a link if you want the, you know, save yourself some trouble, because it'll be in her order history. All right. And a piece of paper. And let's see what we get. order popped right up for. I have been looking for some scents and stuff. Oh, that's cool. Must be very popular. They're just fun. I don't like the other ones as much for jelly printing, but the whole set was worth it for me just to get the 3 or 4 that I really liked. Because it's not like $3.99 is ridiculous for 8 stencils. You get some black under there. But there it is. It's like veins and arteries, right? Or a highway superstructure. I wouldn't want to drive on that thing. Okay, I think I'm going to throw some of this on there since we've got other colors and just see what happens without adding anything else. Oops. I got a big old blobby right there. Okay. And it's a good price. I had ordered other stencils too. That's cool. Of a magnifying stain cells. Oh, cool. That sounds really fun. Okay, let's see what we get. I didn't get all that paint smushed out right there. Okay. Interesting. We'll be able to add something to that if we want to. Okay, we're going to wipe it clean so we can do some more stenciling. I got a couple other stencils I want to try that I don't know if they're going to work or not. I mean, they'll work as actual stencils, but I wondered if they would work on the jelly plate as well. They're ones Els ordered for me and gave them as a giftie. Okay. Okay. My mind is stuck on the one you did. And Carla picked black. I keep seeing an underground tunnel. Nice! Well, it's when it sticks with you, right? Okay. I do also have, I don't like this one very much at all. I kind of dig that side, but I don't dig that side at all. There is a wood grain one, which we'll try a little bit later. There is an actual spider web one, which we will also be trying. You know we will. There's this one, which I do like. It's a spiral. And then that's like, I don't know what that's supposed to be, but it's not a spiral. So, but that one's kind of fun too. So we'll try that one. And then I'm not going to do this one on here at all. But I like it. I don't think I want to do jelly prints with it, if I got to be honest. So that's where we're sitting at. But I got one in my hand that I want to try. And I think the best thing for it might be black. Yeah, it's a little bit like a mandala. You're right. Okay. Do, 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 do. Okay. All right, let's see. I think I'm doing this the right way. I don't know. We'll see. I might have needed to turn it over the other way. I think this way it's going to come out backwards, but no way to know until you do it. Uh-oh, the words did not come through. All right, well, let's see what happens. Okay. Now we're going to let that dry and put some white on there because it's a little damp. There's always some funny ones. Yeah, I like the honeycomb part, and I'll probably use that as an actual stencil, but I don't care for the rest of it. Like, the flowers are okay. It's just not something I'd want to do jelly printing, you know? It's not a bad stencil per se. It's just not to my taste. So, you know, what are you going to do? But the rest of it is pretty good. Yeah, I could cut it apart. It's definitely an option. There's a bit of something right there stuck in there. Black dries pretty quick, honestly. Okay. Okay. I think there might be something on the... I think there's a hair on there. Okay, let's see if that helps. Okay. Yeah, I did. I needed to put it the other way, but it came out. Oh my gosh. It came out better than I thought it was gonna. Now we'll just do it the other way. Ta-da! So let's do it again. So I need to make sure it looks backwards to me. Like this. Yeah, like that. Okay. Let's do it again. Yeah. Let me do it once on paper and then we'll try it on. I think I have some vellum in here or maybe some rice paper. I have something. I could go get a piece of typing paper out of the garage. I put too much paint on. Again. You can't trust me for a hot second. I'm just going to have a lot of black in this part. All right, I think that'll do it. Now let's put the stencil down. No, wait, I'm doing it the wrong way again. My bad. Almost did the same exact thing twice. Okay. And I'm just going to do it right over this one again. Okay. Let's pull that off there. And that's definitely got to dry. So, let me see what I've got. Hold on, I got to move a couple of things. Oof. Do-da. Yep, I got some vellum right here. We'll give it a shot. All right. Back to the regularly scheduled programming. Yeah, this is not quite dry yet. Lily and Rylan are still here. I don't even know if anybody's coming to pick them up today. I think they have school tomorrow. I don't know if it's a holiday or not. Okay, that should be dry enough. Okay. All right, so regular paper first, and then we'll do one on vellum. Okay. Here it comes. And that tones the brown or the blue down. The black. Oh my God. Down a little bit. Oh, there we go. Who likes that? Came out pretty good. I'd almost like to try that with hot pink as the other color. I don't know what that would do to the black though. This comes out kind of a nice gray with some of the black showing. All right, let's try it on the vellum. Let's give it a shot on the vellum. Okay. Come on, flip. Flip, darn you, flip. Okay. Now we want it to be backwards. Oh, let's use the same piece. Okay. And pull that off there carefully. Okay. We got to get it dry now. It's just slightly tacky. Okay, we can talk about food again. You've had your dinner, so you're not got your tummy's not trying to eat you. You definitely don't want to be in on a food-a-teeny night then, where we're talking about food and we're putting pictures of food on a roll of brown painter's paper for a collage roll. Well, you know, what does it hurt? What's the worst thing that's happened? We've wasted a piece of paper. Ooh, it's still usable, you know. You just tear it up and make it into something else, or you cut it up, or you put some more paint on it and see what happens. I like to, I don't know. I used to be timid about everything, and now I'm like, let's just see what happens. I used to have embarrassment about seeming failures, you know. What are other people going to think? And then I realized it really doesn't matter. All that matters is if I'm happy with what I'm doing. I mean, I want you guys to be happy too, but I don't sit around worrying about, you know, how much does everybody like me. You know, I used to really bother me a lot. Life's too short for that. You gotta have some fun. You gotta have some fun. All right, where's that? Hold please while I get some. What did I do with it? Man, I can lose anything in a hot second. Okay. Give me just one sheet of vellum. I don't need 15 sheets right now. Just one. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, that does look cool. Check it out. It's a little bit lighter. So not quite as... You still want Mexican food? You and me both every damn day. I am on a quesadilla fix like nobody's business. So this is very light, but you can see all the pieces and parts. And I think that almost makes it look more ephemeral. Let's try one. I'm going to do something with this here. And then I want to try one more. I know you're like, please let go of the stencil, Amy. I'm on the vellum with the hot pink under the black. I just have to know. But for the moment, let's throw a little bit of this terrible orange color on here. The yellow oxide. I love, it's a very fall kind of color, you know. It feels very grungy to me. You know, I can't find, I think that might have been what fell the other night behind the, okay. All right, so we're just pulling this up with regular paper. Or maybe now that we have it out, let's try this on a little piece of vellum. Let's do it. Uh-oh. We got bubbles. Bubbles. I love those neurotic fish and Finding Nemo in the fish tank. We're going to have some lines in this one. I didn't get the paper down smooth. I was impatient. But it kind of adds to the overall effect. There we go. Kind of grungy. All right, to speed things up, I'm just going to spray it and wipe it down. No, you know what? I'm going to go one more layer. I'm sorry. I'm going to put some of this olive green on here. I'm just getting fart noises. Maybe it's me and I'm just blaming the paint. It's not. If I farted, I would tell you. If I farted loud enough for you to hear it. Okay. Let's go ahead and pull that back just a little bit more. Okay. I think I'm happy with that. Don't waste that. Looks too good to wash off. Janice. I'm more than happy to watch you keep playing with this stencil. It's cool, isn't it? That's Miss Elle's being her thoughtful self. Oh, yeah. Nice and grungy. Ta-da! How awesome is that? And it's good as is, or we could add a stencil to it. You know, we could totally make something else out of it. It could just be a background. All right, we're doing the black now with the hot pink. And then I might try an olive green with white. Just going with it. Okay. Somebody's in there washing dishes. Okay. Excuse me. The garlic bread is repeating on me. Okay. Stencil me. I want it to look backwards. This, right? Backwards. I shouldn't be able to read it. Yeah, look at that. Which is its own kind of grunginess in a way. Man, this sprayer's squeaky. That's how I know I'm alive. Okay. Yep. Almost nothing comes off it, but waste not, want not, I say. Okay, now let's see. Make sure it's dry. I read a book that said when you take off the cork out of a champagne bottle, it should be no louder than a queen's fart. Oh my gosh. Foresty. That does sound French. That does not sound French. Yeah, it doesn't have to be a big, but I'm not a fan of big noise anyway, you know. It doesn't always have to be big or dramatic and loud. Okay. All right. Hot pink. Here we come. All right. Let's move some stuff. Here we go. And vellum. Let's try it this way. Oh dear. Okay. Well, it is what it is. Okay. Well, that didn't come out at all. No bueno. Phooey. Well, let's try some white and see what happens. Maybe it's still under there somewhere. Still a lot of pink in there. Another piece of vellum. Let's try it this way. Oh, there it is under there. It's hard to see, but very lightly it's under there. So black and white is the best color combo here for the way the stencil is, but that's not bad. Not bad at all. We're crafting per store. Yes, I had my own channel even before I got here. I have been crafting for about 7 years on camera and more than that, you know. So yes, I have been for a very long time. I'm gonna, what do I want to do here? What do I want to do? I'm gonna go orange. I'm gonna go orange and see what happens. Now, I was not. I was a paper dyer for sure before I got here, but I wasn't making. I didn't really make my first journal until just before I came here, and I've been working on perfecting it ever since. You know, I will not say that I've been making journals for like 10 years or anything like that, because that's not true. Just for fun, I'm going to throw a little bit of bubble wrap on here. Okay. And I need the paper. When I was married, I made candles and some other stuff. I really enjoyed it. Something very satisfying about it. There we go. We got most of that other stuff pulled up. There we go. Okay. That was fun. I have one other stencil I want to try out. That before we get to the other ones in that one set. This is another one that Elle's got me. Oh, there's two. Never mind, there's two more. So, hold the phone, please. I'm going to do this one in green, I think. I'm going to find a green. But I am going to clean this off just a little bit. There's not much left on it, so. Here we go. And I will quite frankly never be one to tell you that I know everything or that I'm an expert at the things that I do. I just enjoy what I do, and I hope that you guys enjoy it too. In your own way. You might like it for different reasons than I like it, you know? Okay. Now all of this is not going to fit on here. Hold, please. Okay. So I'm going to try and get as much of it on here as I can. This is a very big stencil. Oh, look at that. It jumbled around, but that's even kind of cool. Okay. Now I am going to put that down on the book and see if we get anything out of it. We didn't get much off the other ones. But you know, I'm always willing to try. Oh yeah, we got a print off that. I'll show it to you in a second. Time is of the essence here. I'm going to see if this will just pull up on the white paper. It could have been a mistake, but... Well, sometimes you guys even play along. It's fun, and it's fun to be here with people. It's not because you're my audience or you're helping my YouTube channel. Those things are nice. Don't get me wrong. But I just enjoy being here with you guys. Oh boy. That came out pretty good, actually. I think. I don't know if you can tell it's supposed to be the green goddess, but... No, I think that's pretty true to the stencil. I'll bring the stencil over here. This is the way I had it. So there's the stencil. And there's the print. Not too shabby. Okay, let's try her in a different color. Maybe a red. We haven't done anything in red yet today, have we? I turned the wrong way. Red. And I think sometimes I watch channels just because They may not know hardly anything about crafting, but they're willing to dive in. And, sometimes you learn as much from people that know stuff than from people that do stuff and you learn what not to do, or you learn a new way to do it, Nothing wrong with any of that. Oh, and I was going to show you. There's the roll off. So even that came out good. We're moving on to some bread. Bread. Where'd my brayer go? I've lost my brayer. Did anybody see where my brayer went? Holy cow, I actually did lose it. Well, oh, here it is. I found it. I was worried there for a second. Paint just sitting up there going, hey, what about us? Okay. Back with the stencil. Trying to get it in about the middle. Okay. Okay. There it is in red. And okay. Oops. Right off the edge of the thing. Oh. That came out kind of interesting. Okay. Piece of paper. Lady in red. You think it's relaxing to watch? I watch all kinds of stuff, craft that I would never make. Because it is relaxing. And it's fun to see, what other people are passionate about. If somebody's very passionate about something, even if you don't ever intend to do it, it can be very fun to watch, Ooh, I like it. I likes it. I likes it. What do you guys think? Yeah, that's the bottom. I got it upside down. Nice. Okay. Well, and it is amazing when somebody is excited or passionate. That's because it has some of the other color in it. I like that a lot. It's a lot fainter than the other one, but still very nice. I'm going to do it in a couple more colors. You can't stop me now. Should we do a purple? We should do a purple, huh? Let's do maybe this lavender. I am going to, just because that was red, and I don't know how that'll work with the lavender. Like it could make it more red than I intend. Because purple often skews red. Even when you don't want it to. Do all the colors. Have a rainbow of goddesses. All right, that's our lavender. It's kind of pinky for a lavender. See what I said about it skewing red? Okay. Get the stencil back. Try and get that base about in the middle. Okay. a little bit. And there she is. Okay. Okay, that came out very, very light on the book paper. I think this would look really good on vellum too. I think my brayer is the prettiest thing on my desk. After I Adria. Taking away Amy's water and red. Yeah, because I didn't want anything to affect the purple. I don't wipe it very often, Michelle. But when I want a clear color, I do tend to wipe off. You know, she's just going to show up here and be like, give me the spray bottle and the paper towel. Step away from the jelly plate. Oh, we got a little grunge on the edges. There's still a little red on here, actually. And it's not bad. Check that out. Oh, I got her upside down again. Not bad. Yeah, the color's showing up about right. It's a little bit more purpley than it's showing, but not by much. Because the brayer is the sum total of all the things you did while you were doing it, Adria. So it is beautiful. I had so much gunk on mine, though. Els had to take it apart and clean it. I got a little carried away. Okay, so we have done green, red, and purple. Should we do an orange? Let's do an orange. Orangington. I love jelly plating. I don't care if it's, it's not a highbrow thing for me. I just enjoy throwing some paint on here and seeing what happens. Ooh, I did a thing. That's probably still going to be under there. All right. Orange. And the stencil. I have other stencils to show you. I feel like I'm being a bad person. But this is so much fun. So much fun. We're definitely not getting that back in the right spot, but there's still some. I didn't get all the paint out from off that bottom part. And we need a little bit more right here. We don't want to leave too much paint in there. Okay. That side didn't come out very well. Oh, almost none of that came off. I know, right? You almost hold your breath. I hold my breath. I'm like, oh, what's it going to come out like? Is it going to be pretty or is it going to be ugly? Because you really can't predict. I mean, within a certain reasonably, I can say that it's going to look like the other ones. But because of the nature of the jelly plate, you just really never know what you're going to get. There's our orange one, and that's got some of the purple still left on it. In deference to Michelle, I did not wipe the plate. So there it is. And you may lift it up and it may not be what you intended, but you may go, ooh, I like it better than what I intended to do, you know? Okay, so we need let's do that cobalt blue. I'm sorry, Michelle, I am going to wipe it because I don't want orange on my blue. But that's only because I'm working with a stencil. Normally, I just leave everything on there and see what happens, you know? And there's still going to be some. This isn't going to take it all off. It's just going to take off the heaviest parts. Okay. 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 Stencil. We need a stencil stat. The water bottle's in the way. Okay. Okay. There she is in blue. Blue. B-L-O-O, blue. All right. Oh, that's coming out nice. And there is still a little bit of orange and some other colors left on there. There she is. Mine is an 8x10. This is probably a 12x12 stencil. It just means we're not getting all of the leaves on there and not quite all of the roots, but I think that's okay. I don't hate it or anything. But if we wanted to try and do it this way, we'd lose almost all of the roots. But we should try one that way. We get more of the leaves in. Whatever color we do next, we'll orient it the other way. What color do I want to do? How about this wine Bordeaux? I'm sorry. It's very, very thick. You think one of these days I get around to putting some of that damn Floetrol in here. Now I definitely got to work this with the brayer because it tends to clump. Like it doesn't spread as well as some of the other ones. Okay. See, we've got some really heavy paint right here. It's hard to spread it from where it started at. Yeah, that's finally coming along the way I would like it to. Come on. And stencil. Oh, I said I was going to do it this way, didn't I? Okay, so we want to get some of the leaves on there. Okay. There it is. There is our negative. And let's pull that. Get it over here onto the book. Not very much. I mean, you can just see color splotches, not what the stencil is. And that's okay. Okay. Paper. The bigger ones are so much more pricey. And while I'd love to own one, I don't know that it's in my near future. It's a someday goal for about a year down the line, I think. It's not a priority. There is a set of shapes I'd like to get, though. Those look like fun. Oh, that didn't turn out so good. I think I overworked the paint. I think I'll try this color again when it's not terrible, but it's not as clear as the others. When I get some Floetrol in that paint, I think it'll turn out better. I do have a 5x7. Miss Carla sent it to me very generously. And I have some stencils I'd like to try on it. That skull that I showed the other day, Carla. I'd love to try that one on the 5x7. So this is a lot of paint left on here. So let's put something else on here. Let's go School Bus Yellow. That usually gives us a nice grungy look. And who knows, because it's still the goddess print under there. We may yet still get another light print of her. I might have needed more paint than that. Okay. Now I'm making you question. Now you're like, do I have a 5x7? The 5x7 is great if you're doing like a art journal of that size and you just want to put the book down onto the Gelli plate or vice versa. Because it can work both ways. Oh my gosh. I think we're actually going to see, this is one of those times. I think we're actually getting a better print on the second pull. And I like it. Oh, isn't that nice? So cool. There's a little bit of ambiguity here, like it's not as clear. But overall, I think that looks really neat. Sweet. Yeah, it came out nice like that, right? How about them apples? All right, now I want to try something. I'm going to do it in black. And if there's enough left over, I think I would like to try a silver overlay on it because I have some silver paint. Okay. Let's put just a tiny little brushes of black there. Okay. stencil. This stencil is getting quite a workout. Okay, so I want some of those leaves. This is another, Elle's got me 3. She got me this, and I'll eventually get to the other. Okay. Oh, I made it kind of, ooh, not bad though. Okay. Let's pull that off there. See if that rolls off onto the book. Yeah, kind of. I'll show it to you in a second. Okay, so let's get another piece of paper on there. Thank you guys so much. You know, you organize and you use, and then it's disorganized, and you organize it, and then you use it. And it's a vicious cycle. But that is the crafty life. Oh, almost none of that came off. But, oh, that's so weird. I can see it. You guys probably will not be able to see it. But it is very faint under there. Now I'm guessing I've got that silver. I'm going to give it a try because I can see it clear under there. Nice crisp lines. There probably wasn't enough black paint on there to... Do you think silver? I don't know. This may be too dark. I'm hoping. I'm hoping. This is called champagne. Okay. And once again. Oh, yeah. Oh, isn't that pretty? Oh, this is my favorite one so far, although I like the last one too. So I got everything to 3 totes, but RV life is still 4 years away. So I could find the stuff you hid from her. I like it. I definitely want to make a bunch of those. But I won't subject you to this over and over again. I would love, love, love to gift a few of those to people. So I'll have to do that again. Nice. Okay. So we'll try the other stencil now. The other one else got me. Okay. Let me grab this pile. Oh, I just lost the stencil. Where's my other stencil? Hold, please. Oh, here we go. Because it's more of, this is closer to 8 by 10. Although it's not. Okay, I'm not going to show it to you before we make it. I'm going to start with olive green, just because. Well, and if you're not going to be doing RV life for 4 years, that's a long time to subject yourself to just 3 totes of stuff. Oops. Okay, let's move half that blurb somewhere else. I think that's going to be enough paint. Okay. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay, so I do want that big snake up there to be on the, okay. Oh, not too shabby. That snake at the top didn't come out. Let me, I want to make sure it comes out good on the, nope, not really. Okay. I have all my Amy paper in the file cabinet, so she didn't look in there. She didn't see the basement closet and the amount full of paper. I don't know. I live in one room, so I can't have everything I want to, but I kind of balk at the idea of somebody telling me, oh, only part of it came out. Interesting. Well, let's see if we put another color down, because you can't really see what it is. Like, oh, it goes this way. No, actually you can kind of, but we lost. So I must not have rolled over that enough or had enough paint there. So let's try it with another color. I think I'm going to go back to that school bus yellow. I think it'll pop. I could be wrong. I'd hate to think you spent all that money on that paper and you didn't get to use any of it. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Well, that's coming out very nicely. There we go. Ta-da! I like the color combo. Very nice. All right, I think I'm going to try it with a black, and then I'm not sure what over the top. We'll have to see. Then we won't do another one of those. And we'll have to take a look. I think we've been on here for a long time. Just been going bananas. Bananas with the stencils. All right. Okay. 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 I say okay a lot. A lot. Okay. And there I go again. Oh boy. Okay. I can't stop myself. Let's get all the way up there to the top this time. There we go. I can see the snake on this side. Let's make sure we get it. There we go. There. That came out a little bit better. A little more detail. Okay. And okay, that's another really light print. But that means the next one should come out really good. It's almost like a ghost print. It's barely there. It's interesting. All right, I got to think about what color I want to do this with. That's my struggle with Medusa stuff. Everybody tries to make her look beautiful, but she wasn't supposed to be. That wasn't the story. What color? What color? What color? Because I do like that green in that. What's going to look good with the black and not be too dark to still see the Medusa? I am live. What do you guys think? Do you have any foam mats? Put foam mat on top of the brayer. I should do the stencil for detail. Well, this one's never going to come out. It's okay because the next print's going to be really awesome. I don't mind this. It's not a waste to me. It will be used for something. Even if I use it in a personal journal, I know it's there, and I can over the lines with other colors, you know, or I could put the stencil back over here and do a little stenciling on it. I can't think of what color I want to put here, though. What do you guys think with the black? Should we go silver? Should we try silver? I do not have any foam mats. Okay, we'll try silver. I'm tempted to go with pink on it. What do you guys think? Black or pink? Yes. I'm going to go with that was on the silver. Michelle, you say pink. Anybody else? I'll go with whatever the most is. I'll hold off for a second. Do what you like. But I like to get audience participation. Do the silver. Oh my God. I could go either way. I like both colors. Oh, we've been on for 2 hours, you guys. Check us out. Just grooving along. Okay, I think everybody is asleep or doing stuff. Or laying down and too far away from their keyboard. I've done that. I want to make a comment, but the keyboard's way over there. We could do one of each. Even though I said I wouldn't subject you to too much more of this. This is a nice stencil. Okay. Okay. must be the cleaning up part of the night because Lily's having a fit. It's the only bad thing. When she doesn't want to do something, she grounds in her heels. She is super stubborn. But that means she'll be strong-willed when she's grown up. As long as nobody breaks her, you know. Strong-willed is not a bad thing. Okay. Oh, that's very nice. We're going to do one more. I'm going to try it with the pink. I have to know. Check that out. See, it's nice. And these would look better if I had just done some colors and then put this on top of it. So that's something to keep in mind when I do these next time. To come prepared with some solid color pieces that will work well with the stencil. So, ta-da! All right, but I gotta try it. I gotta try it with the pink. Yes, especially as a woman. Oh, they're probably just, you know, they could also be working on other things. We get lots of lurkers in here, and that is okay with me. I like lurkers. I myself am a lurker in many places. Sometimes I just want to watch. I will say this, for people who participate in chat a lot, it is a job. It is hard work. It is, you got to pay attention. You're watching the live. You got to watch the chat. So for all the people that do it, don't ever let anybody tell you you're not amazing for what you do, because it is work to be active in the chat. And if you're not there socially today, or you're working on something else, never feel bad about it. Never, ever. Ooh, she's working herself right up into a tizzy, isn't she? I may have to get off. This may get ugly. Because now it's a battle of the wills. And Bima is also very strong-willed. Not ugly and somebody's going to get their ass beat kind of way. Just, there may be some yelling coming. Okay, let's make sure we get that snake coming through for sure. All right. There we go. Yeah, so next time I'm going to do this, I'll come in with some prepared stuff. Now, I know this isn't going to come out, so I'm just going to brayer it onto the, whatever's left, straight onto the, okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and pull this as a print, the ghosty part, so that I can do the pinky layer. And again, if this had, you know, definitely an option, I'm just going to make like 50 blanks. Because there it is, and I can see it in there. She's all there. It's just very faint, and I kind of dig it, actually. All right, pink. Marius 5. Well, I'm one of the people. It's okay. I appreciate the watch time, whether it's all good. I'm lucky if I get 5 people in here some nights. No worries. It's all about, you know, I like smaller rooms, honestly. Not that I don't want subbies or have people participate. I have trouble keeping up with a conversation in a really big room. Oh, no. Okay. Let's just add some pink to that right there. And let's do it. Let's make this print. That's okay, Rebecca. Be a couch spud or a bed spud. watch and maybe fall asleep. That is not a bad thing. I put Carla to sleep many nights. It's all good in the neighborhood. Oh, I think I'm liking what's happening. Don't tell Susan we did this. And that I liked it. Okay. Nice. Little blotchy up here, but that's okay. That is okie dokie. Honestly, I'd probably cut it right there, you know. That's okay. If I give you peace of mind and you get some good rest listening to me, that is awesome. And I appreciate the watch time, whether you're learning through osmosis or you're actually, you know, up and present. Either way, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Anytime you give me watch time, I love it. Okay. All right. So we have been on for more than 2 hours, ladies, and I really wanted, not that one. You were dead to me. I want to try out the wood one just because I think that could be fun. The spider webs. This one that's like the spiral and then the mandala type shape. I also feel like there was something else we wanted to use. Oh, please, I got my stencil stuck together. And I wanted to do a bit more with these. We have like 2 or 3, like, yeah, with these ones. So I think we'll jelly plate next weekend, unless you guys are opposed to it. When I come back next, we can do some more of these other prints too, and I'll have some blocks ready. Well, you got to do what you got to do, Janice. No worries. But I had fun. I loved that stencil. I loved the goddess stencil. I think I got a good batch going. And I can't wait to try out the other one. I think that'll be fun. We should maybe put 2 or 3 colors on the jelly print when we do this. I bet that would come out fun. I struggle with putting more than one color on at a time, in case you can't tell. But yay, should we look at what we printed? Should we bring it all up here and have a little look-see at what we did? Let me put the jelly plate away, though, because you know what happens. I don't want my jelly plate to get damaged or dry out or anything, or that I leave it sitting out and then forget that it's there. It could happen. I'm absent-minded. Okay. I think that's good. Make sure it's all snippy snappy. All the way around. There we go. And we tuck it back away where it's safe. It's important that it's safe. Okay, I'm going to put this brayer over here. I'm going to move the brayer book. All right. So there it was with the egg whisk. I liked it. We should have done a few more colors. And that's so, and then I guess we'll turn it this way. Here's some of our Medusas. We got 3 Medusas. Well, 4 technically. Then we've got, now we'll turn it back this way. We've got our goddess prints. I love the way some of these came out. There it is, like that, or like that, like that. And then we did ones with a second orientation. He's not ready for bed, just ready to change into jammies. There you go. Sometimes you just want your coffee jammies. I get like that. I know this isn't his problem, but sometimes I just don't want to wear my bra anymore. I've had it. That's a very light one of the moon print. That one didn't come out. You just get a nice pig. But it's nice on its own. There's that one. But this black and white one came out very, very nice. There we go. It's light, but it's nice. I'm gonna put some stuff on top of that before I murder it. That's just just a fun print. Here's a couple we did on regular paper for the moon. And then here's our fun stencils that we tried with all different kind of colors. Love that one. Get some lines. Those came out nice. And there we go. That is our everything from today. We did a pretty impressive amount of prints. Is a Mediport now third nipple? Oh my. I really like it too, Janice. It's one of my favorite colors. I like it on everything. I hope you guys had some fun with me today. That we weren't too repetitive. I had a great time. And I appreciate being here with you guys on this fine Sunday fun day. It is 6:30 here. That's 7:30, 8:30, and 9:30. That gives you guys time to watch some TV or take a shower or whatever it is you need to do. They're all pretty. Thank you, Maury. Yeah. Yes, it is nice that laughter can be a very therapeutic thing, especially when things are heavy for you. It ages them. Yeah, it gives them a patina kind of almost. Right, Nina? Yes, definitely prayers for you and your hubby. Some healing energy your way. I include you guys every morning in my healing work. I do. Because you guys are made of awesome, and I want you to be around as long as possible. And happy while you're here. So however you guys are spending your days and nights, I truly hope it brings you great joy and happiness. Each and every one of you absolutely deserves it. You bring so much joy into my life. I hope I give a little bit back to you. Until I see you in one of my lives or in a box somewhere, I wish you guys the happiest of crafting. Don't forget, tomorrow is Murder Monday. We will be on Elza's channel. I confirmed with her. Probably between 5:15 and 5:30. So that's it for today. Bye, 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 bye. The end. If I push the button, it'll be the end. Good night, ladies.